We were driving to Lake Como and we saw a sign for Davos, and we couldn't help ourselves but to book a hotel in Davos for the night. And that's where we're going to stay for the night. It is the most bizarre thing. We're driving down the road. There was no signs or anything. Then you go through this gate where you pay 39 Swiss francs, which is about $50 or $60, and there's a train. There's no road going to Davos. There's a train that you drive your car onto, and in 20 minutes it gets you to Davos. So now we know why all of these meetings with the World Economic Forum happen in Davos, because it's probably the most secure place on the planet. We've driven through these passes. I've never seen anything like it. It was these roads with cliffs. I definitely couldn't record. It was way too scary to drive even without recording, but it was so bizarre. So anyways, we're boarding the train to Davos. We'll let you guys know how it is. So we are boarding the train at the Sagliane station to get us to Davos, Switzerland, because we booked a hotel room there. We were curious what it looks like. Had no idea that you had to bring your car on a train. But here we are. We're driving our car onto a train to go through a inaccessible mountain pass to get to Davos, Switzerland. Maybe we'll even see Klaus Schwab there, who knows?
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of anything like this before.
This is like Dr. Evil, James Bond shit.
I had no idea.
Me either. So here we are on the train moving now. They've tunneled through a mountain to the car's off. Carly's chilling beside me. The baby's watching Mermaid for the 180th time. And yeah, we're headed to Davos. So hopefully we come back alive. Never thought I'd ever set foot in Davos, but here we are. Well, good morning from Davos, everybody. I would have never thought in a million years that me and my family would have ended up at the meeting place of the World Economic Forum today, but here we are. That's how adventures are. And how we ended up here is we were driving from Innsbruck to Lake Como, and not realizing that Davos is about halfway in between. And it started getting late in the evening, and we were higher up in the elevations, and it's quite cold here. So camping in a Westphalia is not ideal, especially with a baby in these elevations. It can get below zero. They still have snow on the peaks and in some of the ditches. And we decided we need to go find a hotel room. So we started looking, and I drove up to a hotel in a town just below this mountaintop. And I got into the car to go open the door to the hotel. The lights were on. As soon as I walked up to the hotel door, the door was locked and the lights turned off. That was just totally bizarre. Then we drove to another hotel. Then I walked out of the car, walked into the hotel, and they told me that you can't just stay here. You have to be invited to stay there. Well, that was just totally bizarre. So then we went into Google and looked for a hotel in Davos. We thought it would be really cool to stay in Davos for the night, since we've heard so much about it and always wondered about what that place is like. And we booked a hotel in Davos. It was more reasonably priced than I thought. It was about $250 for the night in total. But I didn't know this. We were driving up the mountain pass that pointed us towards Davos, and about a kilometer up the road, we came to a train station. And apparently, the only way to get up here in sometimes is to put your car on a train. So that's exactly what we did. We took the 20-kilometer trek up through a tunnel in the mountain where a train takes our car and delivers it to Davos. And here we are. It's kind of it's a very unusual place. It has, I mean, obviously like an ultra luxurious, super clean and orderly feel, but it also has kind of a North Korean vibe in the sense that it feels like almost scripted. The streets are totally deserted. There's nothing really happening anywhere. All the lights in the condos and the apartments and the hotels were off at night. I mean, with the exception of a few. I was told by the reception that there's 11,000 people living in this town, but there's literally nobody in the streets. I did see a rabbi walking around earlier, and that was about it. But we're gonna go have breakfast now and do a little bit of exploring in Davos. And hey, maybe we can even meet Klaus Schwab. Who knows?
They have Canadian stuff here.
Oh, really?
That's funny.
Oh, cool. Are you dancing, Valentina? Another empty lounge? Okay, let's go see if we can get some breakfast.
This way?
Yeah. So the food here is really nice, very high quality. Just the ingredients themselves. So we're quite enjoying breakfast. So is Valentina. Is that a good croissant, Valentina?
Okay.
Okay. Hey Valentina, get up. Stairs or elevator?
Is this where we're staying?
Yeah. No, it's not. That's a lot of stairs for a little girl.
You can do it.
So here's a little bit of Davos. Beautiful buildings. Looks like most of the activities are winter activities. Maybe a busy place in the winter. Very quiet right now. It's definitely been an interesting stay. I'm glad we stopped in and had a look. So check this out. This tunnel is 7 kilometers long. These we've run through a few of these going through mountains in the Alps now, and I'm just so impressed by this infrastructure. Can you guys imagine what it would take to have these built in North America? Like, they'd be talking about it for 30 years, and we've gone through 5 of them in the last 10 minutes. It's unbelievable, and they just go on forever. Like, here, I'll speed up to, let's say, like 110 kilometers an hour, and we'll see how long this goes on for. marker.
I've never been in a tunnel this long.
This is insane. Like, I can't think of like any such infrastructure in North America.
No.
6-kilometer marker. Oh, another thing, when we went to the store to buy Carly's vest, which we finally found, and here we go,
I can't wait
the
to
end of the
show
tunnel.
you.
Yeah, we bought her a really cool vest. The fashion is quite different here. So this is the Swiss countryside, and we came across this house with a Canadian and a Swiss flag. So must be a Swiss Canadian that lives here. It's been like this for about 80 kilometers. So we finally made it to Italy. That was a very, very grueling drive, and into a little town called Chiosco. So we're gonna go for a coffee in Chiosco. All right, girls, you ready? It's the vest family. We all have vests.
We finally found my vest.
We finally found Carly. We finally found Carly a vest. Are you gonna model it for us?
It's a nice brand.
Yeah, some kind of a Austrian brand.
Yeah, it's an Alps vest.
The Alpen vest.
Yeah.
It's rosemary. Well, don't just throw your glasses on the ground. All right, we're in Lake Como, Bellagio. This place has lots of character and good food.